So I want to take a moment out to provide clarity for some people. And I feel like there's a lot of people out here doing videos on food delivery, but let me provide you with some clarity. Let's stop repeating myself. So let me get to the point. So a lot of times, there's a lot of videos about orders, not to accept and all this different stuff. And yes, do not be a good Samaritan, going out here taking, these orders that have high miles, low pay. But if that trip is going to take you into an area that you want to explore and you want to try the market out there, go ahead and take, that low offer and go out there, but you're going to have to stay out in that area. So don't ever take a low ball order in an area that you already know you can do better. And I know there's these people that are out here taking these low ball orders are good people. A lot of times it's newer, inexperienced drivers taking these low ball orders, and I'm not trying to make anyone feel dumb or whatever, because I've encountered these people out here on the market. But I really say, as far as food delivery goes, as far as all this stuff goes, in order to make a decent living, you have to multi-app. You got to test every market that you have access to, and you have to play around, and each day is different. I noticed that around paydays, is very lucrative for me. But I'll tell you what, I do have a full-time job, and lately I've been struggling at my full-time job to meet the standards of my full-time job, and it's putting my job in jeopardy. But in some ways, I am willing to go back to doing food delivery full-time, because I just feel like it provides me with a more flexible schedule, even though people talk about depreciation and all this different stuff. But I'm the type of person that likes being out in the sunlight, in the fresh air, up and moving around. I feel like, as a person that sits at a desk for extended period of time, I don't feel as vibrant or lively as sitting in a desk job. So I do enjoy this job. I enjoy doing food delivery. But I just got my taxes done just yesterday, and the tax professional was or tax provider was basically kind of criticizing me. It's like, well, can't believe you drove that many miles. But I'm just like, yes, I did drive that many miles. And you do what you do on your taxes in order to compensate for your expenses. So I have a miles tracker. I don't recommend that everyone do exactly what I do, but I do have a miles tracker in my car. It's actually it's T-Mobile Sync, and what I was able to do is I was able to export export a whole PDF file of my mileage, and then I was able to discern, go through that and separate my mileage and all this different stuff. But I'll tell you guys, the truth is that every single day, I try to make money to reimburse the cost of everything, gas, food. I mean, it's nonstop for me. So I rarely take a full day off. And then a lot of times, even when I'm out here, I just stop by the store. If I see I want to buy some electronics or a GoPro or a Bluetooth speaker or whatever, immediately that same day I'm working towards meeting that goal. But I do feel like, as a word of advice, don't get in this habit of spending all your earnings. Like myself, money needs to be invested in higher quality things that provide us with more value. So, and also too is I'm looking at, so I'm following. I don't know if you guys watched him, but I watch this guy's video. He's on YouTube. His name is Timothy Ward, and I agree with some of the stuff he says, but then I disagree with some of the stuff he says. So rather than me go in this big tirade, and I always feel like I always feel like leaving comments on this video, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make videos that make sense to me and make sense to whoever's listening to me. But I'm just going to have a different approach. But like I said, I believe in a lot of the stuff that the values and stuff that he's talking about. But as far as keeping your bills low and not getting into debt and not being this constant rat race.